What does it actually take to demolish the world's best time trialists and claim cycling's most prestigious individual crown for the third time running? Most cycling fans never get to witness the raw intensity and meticulous preparation that unfolds behind the scenes of a world championship victory. The media gets pushed to the sidelines, photographers fight for decent angles, and the real story often remains hidden from public view. But here's where it gets fascinating. We're about to pull back the curtain on one of cycling's most dominant performances. Thanks to the extraordinary access granted to photographer Kristof Ramon through his partnership with the Belgian Cycling Federation, we now possess an unprecedented window into Remco Evenepoel's commanding triumph at the Kigali World Championships individual time trial. This isn't just another collection of standard race photos or predictable podium shots. This is the untold story of how a champion operates when everything is on the line. For those unfamiliar with the unique challenges of time trial photography and journalism, let me paint the picture. These events are notoriously difficult to cover comprehensively. The courses are typically shorter and more concentrated than regular road races. The athletes are in peak focus mode, and the margins between winning and losing can be measured in mere seconds. Getting meaningful access to the protagonists during such high-stakes moments is nearly impossible, unless you happen to be embedded directly with the team, as Ramon was. Evenepoel's performance that day was nothing short of breathtaking in its dominance. He didn't just win his third consecutive world time trial title. He absolutely crushed the competition with surgical precision. The Belgian powerhouse finished a commanding 1.14 seconds ahead of Australia's Jay Vine, who claimed the silver medal, while his own compatriot Elan van Wilder rounded out the podium in third place, trailing by 2.36 seconds. But here's the part that truly showcases Evenepoel's devastating form, and this is where cycling purists might find themselves debating the implications. During his ride, the Belgian sensation actually caught and overtook none other than Tadej Pogačar, who had started the course a full 2 minutes and 30 seconds ahead of him. Think about that for a moment. Pogačar, widely considered one of the sport's brightest stars and a pre-race favorite for the title, had what most would consider a substantial head start. Yet Evenepoel's pace was so relentless that he bridged that gap and surged past the Slovenian sensation. This raises some intriguing questions about the current state of time trialing at the elite level. Is Evenepoel simply operating on a different level when it comes to racing against the clock? Or does this demonstrate that specialization in time trialing still trumps general cycling excellence? Even in an era where versatile riders like Pogačar seem capable of excelling in every discipline, what makes Ramon's photographic documentation so valuable is that it captures the human elements that typically remain invisible to spectators and even most media personnel. These images reveal the intensity, preparation, and raw determination that fuel such an extraordinary athletic achievement. They show us the moments between the moments, the psychological preparation, the technical adjustments, the quiet confidence of a champion who knows he's operating at peak performance. Through Ramon's privileged access and expert eye, we gain insight into what separates a good time trialist from a world champion. The meticulous attention to detail, the unwavering focus, and the ability to deliver when the pressure is at its absolute highest. These are the qualities that define champions, and they're all captured in this rare behind-the-scenes glimpse. For cycling enthusiasts, this collection represents something special, a chance to understand not just what happened, but how it happened, and what it felt like to be there when greatness unfolded. What do you think about Evenepoel's continued dominance in time trials? Does his ability to consistently outperform riders like Pogačar in this discipline prove that specialization still matters in modern cycling? Or is he simply the most complete rider of his generation? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear whether you think we're witnessing the peak of his time-trialing prowess, or if there's even more to come.